others. Now, we have a problem with the car. Regular stuff that happens every now and then. We have a check engine light. We're going to check that, find out what's causing it, and then replace a couple parts and do some regular maintenance. This happens every now and then. So I've seen this check engine light, so I understand what it is already, but we're going to take you through the journey, swap out some things. Really quick job. Come with us. So we're going to pull up BimmerLink. We do have our Bluetooth OBD2 connection plugged in. And so we're going to connect to that. As you can see, we have some sensor values that pop up, and that's one of the cool things about BimmerLink as opposed to Beamer Code. Same company, but they have two apps. BimmerLink allows you to see some of the sensor values that are coming through the OBD2 port, and so you can check and validate some of the readings. But that's not what we're interested in today. We want to go to the error memory, and we're going to just run some diagnostics on the car to check and see what is causing this check engine light. So it'll read all the control units in the car and tell you where the errors are. So, as you can see, we have a few that have come up. Motor electronics is what I'm most interested in. We have idle control, speed too high. We do have a part coming for that. That should fix that. But what I'm more interested in is the misfires. So we have a few misfire codes. We have cylinder 4 detected, multiple cylinders detected. So we're going to go in and try and correct. Normally, if you're having a misfire, it's going to be caused by one of two main culprits, and that's either the spark plugs or the coils. So we're waiting on spark plugs to come, but we have received our coils. So let's swap out the coils, clear the codes, and see if these errors come back in the next couple days while we wait on the spark plugs. If they do, then we'll change the spark plugs. I normally would check to see if the spark plugs are okay at this point, but I don't yet also have the tool for the spark plugs. So let's change the coils and get new coils on the car and see if that solves the problem. Now the coils are located right under the engine cover. So you just pop the engine cover up and this just pops off. And then we have 4 coils that are right here. So we do have to remove this spongy thing. This also just comes off real quick. So you can get access to all 4 of them. And they're held on by 4 little bolts and these 4 clips that provide them power. So we're just going to pull those clips out, unscrew the bolts, and get them swapped out. Now what we're going with as a replacement are these Denon D650 009s. They should be just a direct bolt-on swap. These should provide a little more spark than the OEM coils. And really should just take a few minutes to install. So let's try these out and get these installed in the car. Here's a comparison between the OEM coil and the Denon coil. As you can see, they look identical except for the color. And you can get the Denon coils in a couple other colors, black and blue, I believe. Obviously, this is a B&W part, so it's marked as that. And they're about the same size. There's some slight variances between them, but really nothing that you can, unless you're really inspecting it, you can't really tell the difference. You want to be extra careful when you're unplugging these plugs. These clips will break, as you can see. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. I do think it'll stay in place. The plug actually stays on pretty good. So just be careful pulling these off. It's sort of like there's a click to release it, and then it should come off fairly easily. If it doesn't come off easily, reinsert the gray piece and try and release it again, and it should come off easily. Put the engine cover back on, and then clear the codes, start the car, and hopefully this will solve the problem. So we're back in BimmerLink. We're gonna go ahead and hit error memory again and hit continue. It's gonna read all the errors again. This is in real time, so it actually doesn't take very long to read the errors. Once these come up, you're going to go back into motor electronics, hit the trash can, clear errors, and as you can see on the dash, the check engine light just went away. So that's been cleared now. Well, we still have a check engine light. So the coils didn't do the job, so we're going to go ahead and change the spark plugs, clear the codes again, and that should do the trick. So first we're going to need a 12.14 millimeter socket to get the spark plugs out, and I'm putting in the NGK laser iridium plugs. These come pre-gapped from the distributor I bought them from. These are the plugs that I have in the car currently. They run a little cooler than the OEM plugs. Since I have a little more power and have the car tuned, you need cooler plugs. So let's get under the hood and let's get this job done. We've got our new coils and our new spark plugs. And we just cleared our codes, so that should solve the problem with the Misfire. So thank you for joining us for another video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and hit that like icon. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Looking forward to seeing you for the next one. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. While you're down there, go ahead and subscribe. That helps us a lot.